The tiger shark, legendary thug of the sea, is responsible for the majority of shark attacks in tropical waters around the world. Perhaps the most horrific of tiger attacks occurred in July 1983 off Townsville in Australia, when Ray Boundy watched in horror as a 4-metre tiger attacked and killed his 2 crew members after their trawler capsized and sank.
Later we got washed off. We all got washed into the water by a bit of slop and the surfboard and bits of foam, and the life ring were about 5 feet away from us. And as happened many times before, we made a quick dash so to try and get back to him and get out of the water, and Dennis just yelled, said it had a hold of his bloody leg, and first off I didn't know sort of what to say, and I just yelled at him, to kick it as hard as he could with the other leg, and he kicked at it and kicked at it and kicked at it, and he was still on the surface of the water, and then he disappeared about 2 feet below the water. I could still see his hands above the water and trying to pull himself back up sort of thing, and still kicking at it with the other feet. And when he came back up, he just said to me, as calm as when I'm talking to you, it's taking me freaking leg off. I just couldn't believe it, He just said, "You and Lindy Bolt." He said, "Get the bloody hell out of here." And I sort of hesitated, and I didn't want to leave him, but I knew there was absolutely nothing else I could do. I think he knew then he had no chance. And he just turned around and swam about 5 strokes back the other way, back into the tide, and I grabbed the life ring and the other bit of foam and just swam as hard as I could, dragging the bits of foam, and we got about 20 feet away before it attacked him again. Just kept circling us and haunting us, come darting in towards us and then turn off and go around the other side and go underneath us, and did that for about an hour before we took Lindy eventually.
The tiger took Linda Horton in one quick lunge. It was a nightmare for Ray. He waited his turn to die. The tiger kept circling. In the morning, Ray found he was close to a coral reef, and a wave swept him over the reef into safe waters. Shark haters are understandable, and the adrenaline rush of catching a big tiger shark. A smaller whaler shark takes the next bait. When Rick Burnup tries to retrieve the hook and give the whaler its freedom, the thrashing shark scores a bite. Rick feels faint at the sight of his own blood. A big tiger moves in. The whaler is still hooked. There's blood in the water, mostly Rick's, and the tiger picks up the scent. It's awesome to watch a creature eat its own kind. Various senses play important roles. Sharks have the highest known electrical sensitivity in the animal kingdom. Lateral line canals and sensitive electroreceptors in the head pick up the slightest vibration some distance away. Couple that with a powerful body and crushing jaws, and a turtle has no chance. The eye goes white. That's a tough, movable membrane closing over the eye during feeding to protect it from damage. The skin is like flexible armour, composed of thousands of scale-like denticles. When mating, the male inserts one clasper into the genital opening to guide the sperm. The horror of shark attack has been dramatised since humans first entered the ocean. The highest risk area for tiger attacks is northern Australia, with Florida and Hawaii next. A hungry tiger became involved in a bizarre murder mystery. On Anzac Day, 1935, a huge tiger shark was put on display at the Sydney Aquarium. Much to the horror of the spectators, the shark regurgitated a human arm. The arm had a distinct tattoo of two boxes facing up to each other, which allowed police to identify the arm as coming from a hood named James Smith. His accomplice, Patrick Brady, was arrested and charged with Smith's murder. The police prime witness was a boat builder, Reginald Holmes. But the night before the court inquiry, Holmes was shot dead. Brady was acquitted because his lawyers argued that an arm did not constitute a body, and that James Smith, minus his arm, could still be alive. So the shark arm murder became the perfect crime, with the help of a hungry tiger shark. Along the ribbon reefs on Australia's Great Barrier Reef, I follow a game boat. I've learnt that black marlin fishing and tiger shark appearance go hand in hand. Just when the marlin is about to be tagged and released, a tiger falls upon the helpless, exhausted fish. While most captures are tagged and released, this huge black marlin is a potential record breaker and had to die to be weighed. We take the carcass back to my vessel as burley for tiger sharks. The oily flesh sends out an irresistible scent. We wait 30 minutes for the first tiger to appear, and it is soon followed by 9 more. They are surprisingly cautious at first, until the largest, 4 meters long, takes the first bite. Smaller whaler sharks quickly disperse. The king has arrived, and the whalers are relegated to circle underneath for scraps drifting down. I notice a distinct pecking order in the tigers. They take turns to feed, but hang back when the largest moves in. She has more turns. What a feeding machine. The teeth function like a saw. The jaw twists from side to side like a cookie cutter, neatly excising a large chunk of flesh. Pacific Islanders understandably have a long cultural link with ocean creatures and view sharks from a variety of perspectives. Sharks play central roles in religion, folklore, culture and fishing techniques. Islanders grow up with sharks and while recognising their danger have attitudes toward them quite different to us. Even so, there have been 136 recorded attacks. Solomon Islanders believe that the bodies of tiger sharks are inhabited by the ghosts of the departed. Such blood brothers become legendary sharks. The natives worship these sharks and believe they will not harm them. Tangali is one such legendary shark, and the natives of Togo village praise him in song. Tangali will protect us, they say. We never fish for shark. We are worshipping our old people. It is said that old Harry Jagaloo can actually call in his sacred shark, Gaetani. Harry chews betel nut to stimulate the magic he is about to perform. Waving special leaves, he calls for the shark to come to him. A shark does indeed come to the beach, but it's a small one, not the tiger Gaetani. Harry needs to send a more powerful message. Harry told me, if the canoe rocks, the shark will come. I've had a lifetime of experience with sharks, but never before seen anything like this. Watching old Harry Jagaloo, I wonder how one separates fact from fiction. It seems these islanders share a special relationship with the tiger shark, a vital faith to enable them to harvest from the sea. Trobriand Islanders treat the shark very differently. They hunt the tiger shark. The leaves believed to have magical properties are taken by the hunters for a special purpose. The magic leaves are rubbed over everything: the canoe, their bodies, the line and the bait. They believe this ritual will protect the hunters and ensure good fishing. An ingenious rattle is used to attract the shark. It's made of coconut shells cut in half. The hunters know that the clackety-clack vibrations of the shells will draw the shark to the canoe, and then sight and smell will lead it to the bait. To the Solomon Islanders, the tiger shark is a god. To the Trobriand Islanders, it's food. Rain Island is a beachhead for turtles, the largest green turtle rookery in the world. Laying at the northern end of the Great Barrier Reef, it is also an important nesting site for seabirds. Hundreds of rotting carcasses and bleached bones form a graveyard of turtles. Some became disorientated and died of heat exhaustion. This one laid her eggs in the blistering heat of the day and died from dehydration before she reached the water. Now the tide laps the carcass and drifts it away for a sea burial. But it's not to be. It is the local tiger shark's daily routine to swim in close to the island in search of a meal in the late afternoon. I regularly time their appearance around 3 p.m. At Rain Island, I witnessed an extraordinary event that occurs frequently enough to imprint on the local shark's brains. A sudden storm darkens and cools the sand, and the waiting hatchlings, thinking it is night, emerge from the sand. Several sharks are already waiting in the shallows. They know precisely what to expect, unlike the innocent baby turtles. Some still survive in spite of nature's sinister setup. The sun takes a terrible toll. It's over 50 degrees Celsius and no shade. In just one night, 14,000 turtles came up to lay. In one season, we counted 680 that died. A movement catches my eye. How long has she lain here, upside down, after tumbling over the beach rock ledge? Now comes the exhausting task of hauling her to the water. Freedom at last, but not quite. An expectant male is waiting for her. Even worse, it's after 3 p.m. and out of the deep comes a tiger on the prowl. The amorous male doesn't want to give up. He sees the tiger, but the female is too slow, too exhausted. As the tiger approaches, it tilts its head back so the lower jaw makes contact first. The upper jaw then crunches down with a biting force of 3 tons per square centimetre. That's 20 bone-crushing tonne per square inch. This is my microlight, a trike we call it. I often use it for aerial surveillance, for collecting data on dugong, turtle, crocodile and tiger shark numbers. I love this flying by the seat of my pants. A tiger shark just 200 metres offshore and 5 kilometres from a popular tourist resort. It's chasing a dugong. My camera captures the dugong's evasive tactic. It's twisting in a circle, stirring up a sand cloud to disguise its retreat. The dugong must slow and surface to breathe. The tiger is relentless. The tiger shark reaches a length of 5.5 metres. 4 metres is an average large one at an age of about 20 years. While its favourite diet is sea turtle, stingrays are easier to catch. Bat Reef off Port Douglas is our base for tiger shark research. I anchor my vessel over a very shallow sandy patch where stingrays and turtles frequent.
That one? Yep. Another one? Yeah. Yeah.
A stingray is used as bait and plenty of abattoir blood to go with it.
Blood's pretty thick.
Yeah, we'll get this trail happening for a couple of hours. See what comes in.
Well, I'm not trying this rattle. This might attract them.
Yeah. Gotta be a bit patient.
Both my sons, Dean and Adam, assist marine biologist Benjamin Kahn. A blood slick is vital. We expect it to drift for an hour before a tiger prowling the shallows picks up the trail. Suckerfish arrive promptly. We wonder where their host is. With a long wait ahead and nothing much to do, Dean has sport with the remoras. Shane Down is our other crew member, a real expert on tiger sharks who swapped hunting for research. The wait proves longer than expected. It seems too idyllic, too shallow for tiger country, but Shane tells us all to be patient and prepared.
Piece of stainless rod, and I just cut a slit in the top, and you slip the tag over there, tag back, put a rubber band over the end.
Right.
So you can just shoot that into the shark.
The tiger sharks.
And
Fabulous.
yeah, this will curve round, and it'll stay in.
Yeah.
Exactly what are the tags for?
Well, these tags are made in New South Wales. It's for the Fisheries Research Institute. And what Shane and I are trying to do out here is basically tag the tiger sharks, so we get a really good feeling about how many sharks there is in these areas, top predators, and what sort of range they're spanning. You know, they're coming in very quickly, or it takes us hours to get them around. So we're getting a really good feel of how many sharks are out here.
Our first shark, not a tiger, a tawny shark, a harmless, clumsy creature, but quite photogenic. Two tawnies are courting right behind the boat. This is about as nasty as a tawny can get. The bite is small, the teeth really grinders for crushing shellfish. They suck when they bite. Remora and pilotfish swarm around them. Notice the pig eye and the whiskers on the top jaw. Now there are four, so gregarious, and a wonderful interlude while we wait for the tigers. I love their curiosity for our cameras and the way they suck at the lens. The tawny refuses to let go of this fish. It's much too big to go down its throat. Shane knows the right time to play with the shark, when it literally has its mouthful. The ray bait has apparently been forgotten, but not by the little snails. They'll need a lot of help from their friends to eat this giant. The hours roll on, and still no tiger. At last, we breathe a sigh of relief and move to our stations. It looks like a 4-metre female. She's wary, and we patiently wait for her to grab the bait. Tagging a tiger is not easy. We must lure the shark right up to the back of the boat. An impatient pull on the line can spook the shark away.
And here it comes down low.
Shane patiently waits till the shark locks onto the bait, and then smoothly hauls the bait in so the shark is unaware it's coming in with the flow. A perfect shot.
That was fabulous, right on the edge here. In the stripe part of the body. Oh, easy to see.
That's it. He just
Yeah, straight out, easy to see.
A second tiger arrives immediately after the first one leaves. The pecking order probably dictated it must stay out wide. This one doesn't waste any time and catches Benjamin unprepared.
Leave me the rope.
Oh,
Come on,
come on, Tag.
Come on, sweetie. Come on. Hey,
Right in the face.
And another one here comes down.
come on, touch the camera.
Went right in here as well. But I couldn't see it very clear because it was all over the duckworth. It was just all over the place.
I was in there just before on the last one, and as it took off, it slapped me in the face when Benjamin tagged it.
Yeah,
And
I
then
saw it from there.
yeah, this next one, as it went underneath the boat, it touched my foot, and that's why I got up so quick.
Yeah, I was gonna watch it from upstairs.
Lucky it didn't chew
Here
your
he comes now.
Slowly pull it.
Come on, mate. Just pass from that.
Keep slowly pulling it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, pull. You got it. Keep going. Keep going. Feel the pressure. Keep going. You got it. In. Pull him in. Come on.
What's that yellow thing sticking out the back of his head?
You're crazy, Shane. Remember, wait until the shark has its mouth full. I'll give Shane credit for courage. Shane saw an old tag in the tiger's head, but it's moving away. They opt to chase the shark and put a fresh tag in.
Hi Dean, could you grab me a tag please?
Yep, sure.
So with the tiger sharks that we've been studying for the last couple of months, we've seen the same individuals a couple of times now, and according to those recaptures, there's about 12 to 18 tigers in this area,
Right.
mainly females. Now the question is, of course, how big is their home range, and hopefully we can shed a bit of light on that question when we start tagging them. Might be this big reef system here, or perhaps larger than that even.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, see where they go.
Yeah, track them for a couple of days and basically find out what sort of movement patterns they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane, this is the transducer, the underwater pinger from Canada. So we'll rig it up and see how it all works. Do a proof session on it. It's dry. Yep. And it's pinging at the moment. They've connected it, soldered it all up. So it should be ready to go by now. See how it works.
What sort of a radius has it got on it?
Close to 4 nautical miles, but it depends a lot on your reef topography, I would guess.
Yeah.
And
That's
yes,
interesting, isn't it?
all right, here we go. Shane and I have prepared the pinger and hydrophone setup. What we'd like you to do is take this away 200 meters initially, hanging it over the side, 400 meters and then 800 meters. And we'll pick up the transmission and get a good idea of the range of this pinger.
Okay.
So that would be nice if you could just cruise over there and give me a sign when it's in the water.
Okay, Joe.
Hey guys, if you can put it in the water there and we'll give it a try.
Roger that. It's in the water now.
Till now.
It is in the water.
Okay, thank you very much. Stand by for a few moments.
How's that going?
Okay guys, that worked out really well. We're getting a really good signal there. If you could go another couple of 100 metres out.
And then we'll try it again.
All right, let's go. All right, we're in position and the thing's in the water. So, are you getting reading?
Okay guys, can you drop it a little bit deep in the water for us and we'll give it another try there.
Are you getting reading?
And yeah, we're getting a fairly good reading at that. That is quite good. It's great, Ever.
Oh, that's good.
We need more bait. The whole operation starts over again, this time with a scientific goal to track the natural movements of a tiger shark. The big cobia Shane caught is an excellent oily burley. Of course, the tawny shark arrives first. A newcomer, much more dangerous than the tawny, a lemon shark. It's an active large shark that hunts fish and rays. Awesome teeth. I'm leaning right over with my underwater camera, and the bait rope snags my body and topples me in.
Okay June, you ready? Okay.
Lemon sharks are not on our tagging agenda, but their record may be useful for future shark projects. We know we're in for a long wait for the tigers to appear, so Adam and his friend James have a ball teasing 2 lemon sharks.
Whoa, that's a big one. Yep. Oh, yeah. Man, he's tough. You don't jerk it, otherwise you won't get his teeth in. He's got it. Yeah, pull him in. Man, he's big. Don't leave your balance. Whoa. Whoa, there's fell in there. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Pretty big. Oh, he's right underneath us. Oh, watch him. Big. Oh, look, he went to me. Oh, it's getting me. Oh, look, yep.
While we're having fun at the stern, Dean spots the approaching tiger off the bow. The team are going to work from Shane's boat this time. It's more versatile for tracking the tigers. A storm has come up, making working conditions difficult. Still tied to my vessel, but hanging well back, they offer the shark a pile of rich-smelling burley.
Here we go. We've got a shark coming up now, Benjamin. Have a look at that one.
Yep.
Looks like he's got the bait, Benjamin.
Yeah, he's going for it now. Yeah, he's straight in for it.
Okay.
Tag is in the top left side.
Pull him in. Pull him in. Right side boat.
That tag is nice and very deep. It's just sticking out. That's fantastic. It could give us a really good signal.
All right.
Check it out right now.
Yes, I think this is going to be it. on the lower stream, so I think she's coming back for another feed.
Yeah. She's very loud, very close. We might hang here for a moment, Shane, till she makes up her mind as to where she wants to go. Ah, that's close. We have to hang about, otherwise we'll just start zipping around in circles and making her nervous. The signal was so loud that I lost my direction on it. It's just everywhere.
I've seen her in the bottom. There she is. She's directly below the boat.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Shane is taking a calculated risk. He knows the shark is happily gorging on all those fish carcasses and presumably has its mouth full.
Come on in. Let's have a look at it. Come on in. Woo!
Benjamin is too caught up in the excitement to give it a second thought.
God, she's beautiful.
Isn't she?
She is just so incredibly beautiful.
So I don't think I've got enough.
Thick,
Tag
just
is.
incredibly thick. Ah,
She's solid, solid, isn't it? Yeah, she's very solid.
She doesn't know what we are. She just looks and goes like. She's getting a bit faint, Shane, and fairly variable. I think we better get the anchor up and start tracking the tiger shark.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea before she gets too far away, so we can keep a good track on her.
Roll. Shane, can you cut the engines for a moment? I want to get a fix on the shark again.
Okay, no worries.
All right,
There we
the
go.
hydrophone. Let's have a listen. Yep, there it is, 90 degrees. Just straight out there. Can you give me a bearing on that?
Yeah, that's a bearing about 180 degrees, just about due south.
All right, what I'll do is I'll just grab the GPS and then put a fix in at the same time.
Okay.
See where we are. There we go.
We've learnt most of the tigers that come in to feed are females. They're very productive creatures, producing up to 80 pups at a time.
Okay, Benjamin, when you're ready.
Tiger's right over there, Shane. Exactly this way. What direction is that?
About 275, almost due west.
Do you know where we are?
Wouldn't have the fog here, somewhere on Bat Reef.
So we'll head due west. Just got another GPS fix, Shane. I'll just put it in the chart, see where we are. That's it, right on the northern end of Bat Reef.
Hey guys, how'd it go?
Ah, great. Really good. Tracked her all throughout the night. Yeah, all throughout the night. We went close to the shipping channel, actually. And we lost her in the middle of the night because we were so close, right on top of this very shallow reef area that we just had to save the boat, really. We hit the reef once, so we had to get the motor off.
We tried to do a bit more on spec, try and find her later on. We looked for about an hour or so. We tried all over the place. We just couldn't find a thing anywhere.
Are you going to go out again?
I think we need a cup of coffee first before we go.
Well, why don't you come and have breakfast?
Hey, terra firma.
That's better.
We have seen the tiger shark's changing moods, a slow-moving, seemingly passive creature who knows it is Lord of the Sea. which then becomes a calculating, relentless feeding machine that does not stop until all is consumed.